Well, it's not the nicest day out, but it's a perfect day to go thrifting again. Okay, let's go. I need my keys. Okay, let's go this time. So today we're at Aberfoyle Antique Market in Puslinch, Ontario. I think I said that right. But this place is pretty cool. It's huge and open and a bunch of vendors, but I had to get to the ATM first. So punched in my stuff and I just waited for this little thing to give me my money. They had a bunch of brochures and a little map to navigate around this huge place. So I started off in this one section where it was mostly just old antiques, nothing with collectibles that I collect. So these old rugs, she was retiring, it said, so she was selling everything for whatever she could. And a lot of these places, even this vendor here, so there's doorknobs and different kind of brackets and whatnot and lights. He had a bunch of cool stuff, and I believe he made all of this himself from what I was overhearing. And that's really impressive. It was really cool in like the setup of it, but this is stuff that I don't collect, but it's pretty awesome. So this weekend they were holding an event. I guess more vendors were coming in to sell stuff, so you can get a general idea of like the layout here. It's kind of like a big bubble, but yeah, they have buildings, they have tents set up, a bunch of stuff. So everybody's looking around finding stuff that they're into. And it was a lot of fun, and we just dodged the rain, so that was nice, but we could still be inside if it started to rain. Over here they had a small collection of toys. They had the Batman vs Superman Armored Batman, some comic books, and on this section there was a Burger King exclusive Dragon Ball Z toy. So I actually have this, but I don't have the stand. I kind of wish I did get it just for the stand. But look at that, there's Gumby, and poor older woman and her dog are just sleeping back there. Didn't even know that I was in there. Hey, look at that, that's the purple Barney. I was obsessed with dark purple Barney as a kid. I don't know why. Colors were always a thing for me. But yeah, there's some more Disney stuff around here, knickknacks. But this was hilarious. It's the Arnold Schwarzenegger Mr. Freeze from Batman and Robin. Or is it Batman Forever? I don't know. But over here, yeah, you got some plates and other stuff. I don't collect this stuff, but it is still pretty interesting. This right here is where you can go and eat. They had they had a breakfast vendor. They had pulled pork, hot dogs, and whatnot. There's some sort of like Nazi battleship. This place was interesting. They had a lot of cool antique, like models looked like somebody was building them. Yeah, you can see this here. This train, I have a miniature of it, and I got it, I believe, from a Thomas the Tank Engine set when I was a kid. I actually gave it to my nephew, and I hope he still has it. And there's a fire truck. But in the same place, they had coyote and a horse skull and bow and arrows and like hunting equipment. It was pretty neat. Yeah, same with over here. They have a little miniature Thompson amusement park train. I guess they would bring that out for kids in amusement parks. Yeah, here's the look at the menu for the breakfast, lunch, dinner probably, and it was very, very pricey. So the kitchen at Aberfoyle, there you are. So if you want a female bacon, $10. Treasure Hut Antiques. So same thing, there's just a lot of stuff I don't collect here. In jewelry, rings, clothing, whatnot. Little plates and knickknacks. But over here, they actually had a whole bunch of toys. And that's Link from Zelda 2, I believe. And I didn't even know that little figure existed. But I asked what the price was, and the guy wanted like $45 to $50 for the thing. And I wasn't willing to pay that. So I kept moving on forward, and these are all the tents. There were a lot. Everybody was selling stuff. It was great. They were selling, fruits, vegetables. They had bonsai trees and books and whatever. You could just find pretty much anything here. Old lanterns, and it had that old musty smell, which, if you've been watching my antique or thrifting videos, you know that I'm all into that. And cool little Elvis statue there. I liked all that type of stuff. This right here, a Buzz Lightyear I have that Buzz, but I never had the rocket attachment. and an old toilet, I guess. I don't know. That was a bit odd. This place is cool. They had another Buzz Lightyear, but with the longer, bigger wings. I always wanted that when I was a kid. What else do they have? Hello. Yeah, so in the same building, there's this guy. Hello. Swords over in this section. That was awesome. They had bow and arrows and whatnot as well. It would be nice to own a sword like that. Yeah, they had some blades and they had little muskets. Look at that, and some revolvers, like old Wild West stuff, and some rifles, some old rifles. $245. I don't know if they're working, but it was interesting. This place had a bunch of I felt like it was really, really rare antiques. And this was another vendor that he had some toys, and I actually enjoyed this spot, and then I found out that like some of the prices they were charging were absolutely ridiculous, and they go off of eBay scalper prices. So it's not just, they're going to be like, give you a decent price and be like, here, buy this, whatever, and you can't bargain with them. He literally looked up eBay scalper prices for this product that are an item that I picked up. Here's an Obi-Wan, which was neat. But yeah, you'll see here, check it on the left. There's that Godzilla, $30 it said on the price tag. He looked up the scalper prices and then he wanted me to pay $75 to $80 for the item. I don't know if that was Duke Nukem or not, but just right beside him, he had some Godzilla and Mortal Kombat and King Kong comics. Awesome. So I decided to go to this pulled pork place. I was getting hungry, so I decided to try it out. Can't be that bad, right? Antique market food. Honestly, it didn't taste bad. It was good. So this is where I was sitting, and they have a little seating arrangement where you can eat your food and hang out with your family or just take a break. It was nice. I cleaned the plate. It was that good. So that was it for that place. Aberfoyle was great. It was the first time I've been there. I would definitely want to go again. But they didn't have a lot of the stuff that I collect, so I do want to try and broaden what I do collect. But yeah, I actually just dodged the rain here. Well, that was perfect timing as it started to rain. There wasn't really much that I was into at that place. I ended up getting 3 comic books, so I got a Godzilla, Kong, and the Mortal Kombat one that I found at that one vendor. So we're close to Freelton Antiques. I know I've already done 2 videos on those, but maybe just hop in there and see if there's anything new quickly. Well, we just dodged the storm, and it's not too bad here. The sun's coming out, and we're just about to pull into Freelton Antiques. So that's good. Maybe we'll find something cool here. There wasn't really much at the last place. There wasn't much of what I was looking for, so I almost kind of want to start broadening what I collect. Because there's a couple of these eagle things on, like, I don't know, like an eagle perched on like this log. And I was thinking like making like a battle scene, like this giant monster eagle. And yeah, I don't know. I thought that, imagine that. That'd be kind of cool, eh? Giant monster eagle fighting like in a city or in the mountains, and then little miniature people trying to attack it. So maybe I should start broadening what I'm into, and instead of just collecting just the Godzilla, Dragon Ball usual stuff. The one that they had there was quite expensive, and they were asking $30 for it. So I said, oh hell yeah, I'll buy that for $30. But right when he knew that I didn't make it seem like I was excited, but I think he kind of had the idea that it was worth something, so he jacked the price up from $30 to $75. So I said, no, not a chance. But anyways, we're at Freelton now, so let's go check it out. Immediately, I went over to the cabinet where they have the Godzillas, and they have Ultraman. So I've been watching Ultraman 80s lately, and I was trying to get the price tag for you guys to see, but it was like $35. They have some more Ultraman Kaiju, but I don't want to be spending like $35 to $50 to $60 on some of these. I had one of the capsule cars from Dragon Ball that are missing 2 wings, and that Raditz toy is still there, still $40. Maybe it'll come home with me one day, but until then, you're staying there. So they had a wind-up Mechagodzilla they wanted $35 for, and those other toys are still there. So yeah, the Biollante is still there, the Godzillas are still there. And so I decided to go on this toy wall, and the Vegeta's still there. A lot of the stuff that when I was here before, it's all still there. So I just said, all right, let's just go look around and see if there's anything new that has been added to some of these walls. And there really wasn't much. So the last time I showed this in the last video, it's signed by Jeff Bridges. That's why it's $45. And they have another Astro Boy. It's the same one and the same price as well. So did all these fall off a truck or something? Well, that was it. I didn't get anything there. There's a Trunks figure, but no. And right when I got in there, it started to rain, so that storm caught up with us here. So I dodged that as well, which is nice. So that storm finally came and hit this spot too, so it's soaked out here. So I've got lucky 2 times. I dodged a bullet. And yeah, so also another thing, maybe it's not best to eat pulled pork that is you know, being sold at an antique shop, because maybe it's as old as the other products themselves, because I started feeling kind of sick after that. So antique store pulled pork doesn't sound very nice. Whew. Okay, so we're back home now. It's really humid. Wasn't the best day for a thrifting adventure, but I got 3 cool things here. So let's start off with Godzilla Kingdom of Monsters. I have big books of these where they have like the graphic novel styles where it has a couple like volumes in them. So I don't know if I actually own this, but it was cool. And the vendor, it was so $3, but everything was 20% off. So in total, I only spent $5 on 3 comics. So there's that one. And second, it was I didn't even know Dark Horse Comics did a King Kong comic adaptation of the 2005 or 2006 film. So that's cool. This is the Peter Jackson's Kong. So I'm pretty excited to be reading this. I wasn't really on the hunt for King Kong, but I'm glad I got it. And this one I thought was a cool find because I had to order a few of these off of eBay, and it wasn't like they were really expensive, but they weren't like the cheapest with shipping and all that. But I got Mortal Kombat, and this is Blood and Thunder. I have Defenders of the Realms, I think it was called, or maybe that's a TV show. I have another one that I believe that goes with this line. So there is like retcons and stuff. So they made the comic book to flesh out the characters while like the video games are going on back in the 90s. So Raiden, I believe, has like a different story. Same with some of the other characters. So yeah, I think this is where they retcon some stuff. But regardless, it's cool. Like it's the first Mortal Kombat tournament in comic book form. So that's awesome. And yeah, so that's what I got. So I got these three guys, and I thought it was a pretty good find. It was just nice to get out to like those flea markets too. So Aberfoyle, I believe I'm saying that right. That was the place, and then Freelton was right by it. Freelton didn't have anything I was actually looking for, but I'll have to check out some newer flea markets and actually maybe go the distance. In total, it was all, I don't know, it was about like 35 minutes away to Aberfoyle, and then Freelton was on the way back, so I did that. And yeah, but yeah, thanks guys for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll be sure to get to some other flea markets, and yeah, hopefully find some more cool stuff. And I'll try and broaden what I'm gonna buy. Maybe I'll find some more cool sculptures and like build some battle scene or something, but that would be on Mark's Making Monsters. So make sure you go subscribe to my other channel, and it's just Mark's Making Monsters, and that's where I have all my cool stuff that I make. So alrighty guys, thanks so much and take care. Bye.